Oh, video number 3, guys. I'm telling you, what a night since I was on here. PJ had another spell. And, well, not another spell, but as I was watching my videos I always watch before I put them up there. I'm like, oh crap. And I called the vet's office and they said, can Dr. Rhodes come over? And I said, yeah, sure. He was worried that it was a blood clot possibly in her leg. So on his way over, he had a horse call. So it took him a couple hours to get here. It was only supposed to take 15 minutes, but that's okay. It's not like we were going anywhere. So, he finally got here and gave Peeps the once over and looked her over and stuff. And he cleaned her ears out. She had a lot of gunk in her ears, which all my cats do, and I don't know why. Doesn't matter if I clean them, they get gunky again. So, he thoroughly examined her. He even took his forks and he poked her to see if there was any sort of nerve damage. He's always very thorough. Listened to her heart, turned her over on each side, did the knee test on her knees. His feeling is what she had was the start of seizures. I'm like, oh my gosh, because or it could have been a middle ear infection. So he took swabs of her gunky gunk, and he was taking that with her, and she was getting mad. He gave her a steroid shot, and he finally left her go, and he gave us a list of things to do. So he left, and we had just sat down. Chucky was already eating, and I just made a quick salad. I had just sat down, and I heard her yowl. I looked down, and in between my chair here and my little hassock I have, there she was on her side trying to get up and get her balance. And then she hobbled to in front of my chair here, and she kind of just like flopped over, and I'm like, oh my god. I picked up the phone and quick dialed, and he answered and went, uh-oh. I said, I'm pretty sure she's having a seizure. So he called back in a half hour. He wants to know what's going on, and I told him that she didn't like the cuddling and stuff. She was a little mad at us, but she went back and she was with the other cats, and she seemed content. She followed me a little bit. She wanted to be with me, and she seems out of it, like she's okay. Not out of it like this, out of the seizure, out of the delirium. So he said, which I was going to do anyway, let's keep her quiet for the night, and we'll touch base in the morning. He definitely wants to get her blood work, and in the meantime, he's DXing her with seizures. This is a thing when you have kids, man. It comes out of nowhere. PJ is one of my healthiest cats, and I mean, they're all healthy, but PJ's never had anything wrong with her. PJ's always been the little super trooper. So this is kind of a scare and a shock all at once. Yeah. That's Barry just saw walk past me. So I don't know. He's going to dispense her seizure medication. He said he doesn't think it's arthritis. He checked her for that and something else, but she's a little overweight, but she's not obese. She's not where he's saying, Cheryl, put her on a different diet. The food sheets is proper. We give her decent food. There's no worries there. He's just calling it seizures. I'm like, fabulous. I'm going to talk to him later because the man was gone since 3 this morning. When he called me back, he said he hadn't gotten the shower he was supposed to get 45 minutes before that. He had only gotten home an hour after I had called after he left. He had just walked through the door, and I'm like, my goodness, Dr. Rhodes. So that man, it's like he's gone since 3 this morning, starting farm calls and then to the office because he's the only vet. And I was going to talk to him about what kind of life is she going to have with seizures as a cat and this and that. I mean, I know she can have a life, but I want to know what kind. I'm not thinking I have to put her to sleep or anything. Excuse me, but I do want to know what to expect long term. So that's where we are with that, my poor peeps. So she's hiding right now. You know, cats do that when they've had enough. They're upset, so they hide. She's probably in the laundry room. She's usually with Albert, or she climbs up in my basket of clothes, which I don't wear. It's just kind of clothes I have there. They're seasonal, so when that season comes, whether they lay in them or not, I rewash them. I don't wear clothes that, excuse me, that sat around for a while. Yeah, that's Bear, you see, walking back and forth. There's PJ. Peepers. Hi, baby. Come here. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, you're purring. Oh, you... Nope, she won't let me pick her up. She will not let me pick her up. She wants to lay in the bed. Jack, it's okay. Jack usually fights with her, and he is following every move she makes. When she was having the one fit, he was licking the top of her head and wouldn't stop. Her back end looks so funny. Let's see if you can see her. See, Jack? He's like, Sissy, what's wrong? But see how her back end looks, how her back legs are. See, the kids got a spot on my floor dirty. I can't wait to use that crossway. We did vacuum. I did some dusting. But I'm not doing anything else tonight. I'm keeping my eye on her. Yeah, see, she wants to lay in the bed. Peepers. Hi, Pumpkin. You gonna come see Mama? You wanna come see Mama? Pee, pee, pee. Oh, come here. Oh, come here. Peepers. So there you have it. There's my girl. It never ends. When you have fur kids, you always have to be prepared for something. And we're blessed with Dr. Rhodes, like I did not expect. Oh, and we're doing blood work Monday. We would do it tomorrow, but he did say they're back to back, 8 to noon, and that's fine because Wynn's working till 8, which is stupid that he even has to go in there. And then him and the other lady at work are leaving at 8 to go to his general manager passed away. And his funeral's tomorrow. It's a shame. Poor bugger suffered of mouth, throat cancer. Shame. He was good. He was back to work, and out of nowhere, it hit him again. Shame. They actually expected him to pass away last week already, so he hung in a good week and a half longer. But he did everything he had to do before that time, and it's just a shame. It really is. So, Albert and Bear. Look at the king. He looks like Simba. Isn't he gorgeous? That's Peaches. Look at his tail going. Doesn't he look like a king? Oh, no, it's Bear. Look at these two. Bear and Oliver. You know you're not supposed to scratch that chair, Bear. So, that's what's going on at the Bolt's house. I just wanted to update everybody. And that's all. All right. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Thanks, everybody, for all your comments. I've been answering them, replying, and, you know, interacting. I'm going to keep my eye on my girl here. Crochet for a while. I'm going to stay up at least till midnight and see that she's okay. I'm awake now. She has me worried, so... Yeah, I was just looking at this sweater. It doesn't look like there's any kind of, oh yeah, there is a front edging, okay. Just a single crochet. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I'm kind of blasé. I don't know. I worry about my kids. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Thanks so much for everything. Thanks for being here. Give me a thumbs up and a prayer for my girl. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.